Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. Today we're off to the Autodromo Lago Maggiore. We are doing a little mini series for the Lightweight Cake Cup in update 1.35. A request from a viewer to redo this run just for changes to setups etc. I thought we'd give it a whirl. This is the last in the round for this time. We're using the third car that we haven't used, the S660. There is a fourth car which is the Beat 91, but we haven't used that because it's utterly useless without the engine swap. And the three we've used are all standard cars. So here we go. Setup for the car is 399.95 pp against a target of 400. We're using Comfort Softs. Fully customizable suspension, nothing has been changed from default. Fully customizable diff, nothing has been changed from default. Downforce, 74 on the front, 190 on the rear. We are running front splitter, side skirts, rear valance, mid-level rear wing with 20 end plates. We're running a set of wheels that are wide front, wide rear, but the normal size, and we have got a roll cage in. Fully customizable ECU set to 100, power restrictor set to 100, transmission racing set to 270. Now if you were choosing to use this at the K Cup around Autopolis, you'd set that gear ratio to 480 to conserve fuel. But this race doesn't do tyres or fuels, so I've just set this to an optimal for the straight at 270. Because we are still using the low RPM turbochargers we used on the other two cars, you're always going to be changing up early anyway. So this will just give you max out on the straight. Anti-lag system on strong, racing intercooler, air cleaner, silencer and exhaust manifold all on racing, racing slotted discs, racing brake pads, brake controller. We're going to set that all the way to the front to take the pressure off the rears, and it will help with the turning in. Normal clutch and flywheel. Now we did have some room in the adjusted PP for this race, so we've got bore up, stroke up, engine balance tuning, polish ports, high lift camshaft, racing crankshaft and increased body rigidity. We didn't go for any lightning, not necessary. So let's get to the track. We're at the East End reverse. It's a 7-lapper. It's the longest one of the races. Settings, assist, traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. Controller settings, well, we're on a steering wheel G29, so force max torque is 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. Nothing much to say here, folks. It is a straightforward get off the line. We start something like 16th place, 14th place, and the idea is to win it at the end of 7 laps. Beware, this car can spit you off the track in a lower gear under acceleration, so always try and come out of a gear in a higher gear than you think you should be. Let's give it a go. Here we go then, folks. It's an old skin. It's one that's dug up from the past, but let that not diminish what it is. Thank you JB at JTP Addictions for creating the skins for me. Absolutely stunning, and I still love to wear them. So here we are, folks. Just going to make sure we change up. We've just logged it past 15th place, so we started in 16th. We're going to progressively make our way through the field, hoping to hit lap times of 56, 57. 57 definitely, 56 if we can push it. Don't forget to brake as you crest the top of that hill, second gear, and just be wary of the boost and acceleration as you come out of the tighter corners. But it can be any corner, it'll spit you off if it wants to. It can be a little monster. My favourite car here is the Cappuccino. So 59.7 opening laps, not too bad. We're up to 11th place. But this car will take you very quickly to the front. You can see the front of the field there going up the hill now. And the idea is to watch the boost leak off. So on your boost gauge, bottom right hand, keep it above the 1, and when the boost leaks off, change gear. Just shows it's running out of puff. Coming up to 9th place to take Mr. Gallo. Mr. Miazano in 8th. See if we can get round the outside on him. There we go, little puff on the old turbo. Mr. Kevelum. Another beat 91. Is that a 58? There's a 58. We pushed the brakes there and she slid out, but she's good. Boost leak down to 1, change gear. We're in 6th place now, see if we can get the drag off Mr. Frager and Mr. Cookabun. 4th gear for this corner, turn in, tip the apex. Go for the gap, there is a gap there, well left gentlemen. Back up to 3rd, let's get the gas in early. Pump it up through that, get the turbo blowing. Round the outside. Tip the brakes in, back on the gas. We didn't get the 57, let's push for that now. Gonna straighten my entry up a bit, so as not to flirt with the grass on the right hand side. And that's us in 1st place, I didn't even realise. So we got no draft to play with here. We've got to do it all ourselves. But by lap 4, just as we started lap 4, we're in the lead. 2 gears down. And there she is, she's trying to spit us off already. Have to be wary of that, that's because you get on the gas early coming out the corner. Don't be averse to running the counter steer assist if you need it. On the blower, get going. So that was a 58 with a 59 with the twitch. Let's see if we can fix that. Lots of tyre squeal as we came through there. We're leading Mr. Hizal by 6 seconds. Mr. Blazen in 3rd. Cookabun 4th. Lopez 5th. Frager in 6th. Yamanaka in 7th. Mr. Kevelum in 8th. And we're half a second up, which is epic. Listen to that thing popping and banging. It's right behind your head, that turbo. You can hear every single puff, every breath it takes. Well, there's a police song. A 57 too. So is there a 56 in this car? Not sliding it wide, there isn't. Oh look, there's the first of the lappers. There's a potential for some draft on the last lap if we're lucky. I think we're behind the game here, I didn't change up in time. Kept the wheels straight there as I put the power in. We're in purple. Probably just enough if we can get this right for a 56. No penalties, we don't want penalties here. Almost a 56, wowza. But it was the fastest lap of the race though. Lap time. Yeah, lap time 57.120. We did alright uphill, we lost it by leaving room to go around the last place man. I don't know if we're going to do it now. No, we're 0.3 down, so very, very close to 56 as we come round to complete the race. Not overly stressful, but a great little run and a great car. One that's probably not ideally suited for this track, but is very capable. You can use any of the ones from the other two races and you'll be perfectly happy here. So there we go, finishing first place, and there she is, an absolute little beauty, the S660 from Honda. Happy days. And there she is with the fastest lap of 57.120, able to lap a beat 91 down there in 20th place. Not much more to see and say. Thank you very much, folks. Great to have you with us. Thanks for being with us for this short series, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Bye for now.